Hello world. Here we got a question. Student details. Here we need to accept the students' details as input and print those details in a respective order. So this question involves three major steps. After completing these three steps, you will be completing the entire problem. So this is a very basic question and easy to solve. Let's get started. Your first thing you need to do is that in your first step, you just need to assign a variable for getting inputs, right? So if you take name, address and mobile number and college name and course, out of these four are a string. Only mobile number is an integer, but if you watch carefully, you no need to specify those data types. You just ask input from the user only by string. Hope you understood. So why? Because I'm mentioning here is that if you're having age, you need to perform some operations on those integer. But when it comes to mobile number, you don't want to perform any actions. So you just have all these inputs as string. So okay, how will you get inputs as string? So first of all, assign a variable for these all elements. So assigning these all elements for a variable, you just keep corresponding variable name. So for name, I just give name, and for address, and for mobile number, I give mobile, and for college name, I give college, and for course, it's course. Okay, I have assigned the variable name. Now I need to get input from the user. So I'm just using string input method. Just normally I use. So for everything I use input method. This will get an input from the user and store in the respective variable name. So before that, this step over, the first step is over. Before that, you need to have an acknowledgement that you are asking an input value for the name, for the address, for the mobile number. So before getting user input, you just print it, just print, enter your name. So that's it. So the user can know what we need to enter as an input. So followed by, for all these mobile number, college and course, if you are mentioning, the user will give respective input and the values that user entered will get assigned in these variables. So for the, this is the second step. For the final step, you need to print the result, right? So for printing the result, so you go with, here I'm just writing print. You just need to print like student details, and then the next line by followed print student name. You just have a comma and use the variable. So it will print student details in the first line, and in the second line it will print student name. And if you use comma, it will give a space and print the next variable name. So if you use double quotes, it will print as the same. If you didn't use a double quote, it will print the value of that variable. So we have that variable name, and a user entered this own input. So this will print the value of the variable name. So followed by student address, and then comma if you're giving address. So this will print student address and address. So let me start coding. Okay, what we need to do is that you just need to get user details and you just need to print it. Okay, first thing is name. I'm just copying this, and address, After that, mobile. After that, college, followed by course. Okay, so if I run this program, what will get? It's actually running, but I couldn't understand even it is running. So what you need to do is that you just give an acknowledgement that you are asking for your name. Okay, enter your name. So if it is not, it will be easy to understand. So after that, what you need to do, enter your address. Here what you need to do, enter your mobile number. Here what you need to do, college. Here course. Okay, I'm just running here now. So it's asking enter your name. So I'm just giving Arun. Enter your address. I'm just giving Karur. Mobile number. College is your course computer science. Okay, it's getting good. But what it's need, if your values to be right off what you're asking now, what you need to do, here just use comma end is equal to space. This will ask you to stay here before getting the values getting down. So I'm just using here, you just give comma and then mention comma end is equal to double quotes with space. I'm just running here. Sorry. Enter your name Arun. Enter your address. It's look something good. Okay. Okay. After that, what you need to do is that you need to print student details. So before that, you just give some space. Why? Because actually after completing this input on that same line, if you're printing now, it will be not good. So that's why I'm mentioning just print. So this will automatically take the next line. So okay, so just mentioning empty print. So actually student details I'm just giving for some clarification. Okay, student name. Here you just give comma and then use name. That name value you have entered will display here. The same thing for all. Here address, mobile, college and course. Okay, student address, student mobile number, student college name, student course name. Okay, I'm just running here. Arun, Karur, college, course. Okay, this is good, right? Hope you all understood the basic question. Okay, so if you have any queries, please feel free to ask us. And very much thank you for watching this excellent video. Thank you.